Married to a drug dealer. After my ex-husband went to prison, the first year after was a difficult period of time for me. I was trying to study the Bible, trying to walk in the ways of the Lord, but I was like a toddler that was just learning to walk. I was stumbling and falling and trying to feel my way through, trying to follow after my shepherd, but I wanted to have friendships and companions, but everyone around me was not godly. I went out on a date with a person that I thought was really nice, and the first time we made a stop to play pool, he was dealing drugs. Oh no, you have to take me home. So that was the end of that, very fast. How did I end up with that? And then I would invite people over, and the first thing they would do is put in my hand alcohol. No, that's not what God wanted for me. I invited my cousin to come down and live with me so I would have some help. My cousin and her boyfriend came to live with me. That turned out to be a disaster. They wanted to drink and do drugs, and that was again in my house. That was a disaster. Everywhere I turned was a disaster. I started a job. I was working, and the people on the job was so sinful and so full of sinful acts. Again. You know, I love the book of Psalms. You should read them. They're living. They're for today. The very first Psalm, Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. Verse 2. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth its fruit in its season, whose leaf shall not wither, and whatever he does shall prosper. That's Psalms 1:1-3. When you hang around sinful people, don't expect them to act godly. Don't expect them to want to talk about the Lord and read the Bible with you. That is not going to happen. When you invite sinful people at your house, expect them to bring alcohol and cigarettes and drugs. And if you're not into that, don't walk with them. I was trying to get out of those things. I had a horrible addiction to cigarettes. Everybody I was walking with was smoking. Must have been okay. If you hear the dog whining in the back, he wants out. I'm sorry. Had a horrible addiction to cigarettes. And then I found out that I was allergic to tobacco. So I was killing myself within by smoking. The more people that I invited over, all they did was bring cigarettes and alcohol and drugs. One person came over to my house. I thought he was a very nice person. I thought he was there maybe to help. The first thing that he did was lay out drugs. Oh no, sir, you have to leave. Everybody that I was walking with Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly. I had to kick out a lot of people out of my life so that I can walk with the Lord little by little by little by little. Even the job that I was on, full of ungodly, sinful people. I ended up leaving that job, and I even almost kicked out the very person that God had sent to help me. I'm going to tell you about that story. It's a difficult walk when you're brand new to the Lord, but it's a walk that's worth it.